Hey, hi, hello. My name is Marshall Johnson. I'm a creator and a producer behind the feature film Shock Jocks. Set between 2006 and 2012, Shock Jocks is an epic parody dark comedy drama that is about the fallout between two radio station hosts. Large in scope, but simple in premise, our movie follows the rise and fall of two best friends, Dusty and Erik. Why do we laugh at inappropriate things? Why can certain friendships be complicated? Can we truly be the best versions of ourselves? What is really going on here? These are just a few of the questions explored in Shock Jocks. We need $85,000 to make this movie. But here is a scene or proof of concept that we shot for $0, a passionate team of professionals, and a little bit of elbow grease.
Now, did you choose to do that, or is that a combination of a song and like how it really think about that?
So what you're telling us is that consciousness isn't real, and I didn't choose to just say what I said right now?
Not exactly. I would say consciousness is more of an illusion we don't yet understand. But you definitely didn't choose to say what you just said.
How so?
For those just joining us, we have theoretical physicist and author of the bestseller, The Topic of Topics, Norman Gray, in the studio with us today. Norm, how many college students do you think you've put to sleep with your lectures?
Enough, I'm sure. Getting back to your question, Paul, you only said what you said as a response to what I said.
Isn't that how all conversation works?
Precisely. You only said what you said in reaction to what I said. And all the words you used to say it were taught you by somebody else. And anything you might want to say is only because the world around you has given you the capacity and circumstance to want to say it.
You don't get it, Dust? It's free will versus determinism.
Well, for once, I'm not going to claim to be the smartest person in this room.
Oh, well, we've all got to have our morning mantra, so.
Norm, break it down for us, for the people back home.
I'll admit, I don't get it.
Imagine you want to paint your house. You have two cans of paint, one red and blue. So you have a choice, right? Now, you'll probably make your decision based on a variety of factors. What are the colors of the other houses in the neighborhood? How much paint you have, your personal taste.
Which paint you like to huff more?
These are just examples of the variety of factors that could come into play while making your decision. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but every single one of those factors is dependent upon the world around them, not some divine random personal choice.
Yeah, but what about what you just said, personal taste?
Well, isn't personal taste cultivated over time entirely by interacting with the world around you?
Okay, I do get it.
No, you don't.
Furthermore, everything you think is you merely cause and effect. A deep thought.
Deep thought.
Yeah, you're going to have to be careful there, Norm. Erik hasn't been deep in a thought in quite a while.
Deep thought. The supercomputer from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
A supercomputer, if strong enough, could collect and quantify every variable, every factor of our behavior and decision making, and say for certain what we were to do because we are so predictable.
How am I supposed to go back into the world knowing consciousness is an illusion and my decisions won't matter?
I wouldn't worry about it. It doesn't matter because you don't have a choice anyway.
Yeah, well, it's ironic, right? Having a choice comes from not having a choice and vice versa. So correct me if I'm wrong. If I have a thought, I think it's a new thought. Maybe I'm right.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Norm. This is all very enlightening. We have to take a brief moment here because we have breaking news from everyone's favorite knob, Bernard Daniels.
Ooh, this should be good.
Poor old Bernie, the self-proclaimed savant of radio.
Savant, now that's a good one.
It is with a heavy heart that he is announcing he is taking a brief leave of absence to address his health. From all of us here at the Dusty and Erik Show, let me be the first to say, whoop, whoop!
That's cold, man.
Did they say why?
Well, it would be irresponsible of us to speculate at this time, Norm. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now.
I actually heard it was a case of incurable flatulence.
Right. Whatever the case may be, it couldn't have happened to... whatever the case may be, couldn't have happened to a more stuck up his own ass hack like Bernard. So I don't want to say it could be the C word, but if that is the case, my thoughts and prayers are, of course, with the cancer.
Cold
Come on.
as
God.
ice.
I know he's been a pain in our ass since day one.
No, I
but-
think he's the one with the pain up his ass, right?
All right. I'm not saying we're gonna go to his hospital room and send him a get well soon card.
Eric.
No, Dusty, hear me out. We could have a little bit of tact here.
Tact? Did you just say tact? All right, before this lecture starts, could we
Okay.
please at least use some words that poor Paul here can understand?
I know what attack is. We have him pinned on the wall in the break room.
That's right, buddy. Tact. I can't believe I've ever heard that word on this
All right,
show.
Fine, be an asshole. Is that what you want
You
to
know,
do?
what?
Is that
I'm
what
sorry
you
that you woke up on the wrong side of Bernard's bed this morning. Really,
Okay.
I am. But the thing about me having my name come first on the boilerplate is that I get to be an asshole whenever I want.
Dusty, look, what I'm
No,
trying to say.
I'm talking. Does it sound like I was done? I'm sorry. Look. Whew. Bernard used to be the king of radio, right? Nobody can deny that. George Washington used to be our president. He was the first president. But if he tried to run things today, he'd be out of his depth. Yeah? Some people say Bernie's old school. He's obsolete. I have a different word for him. And that is out of touch and out of the market. He's about as useful today as the Nokia cell phone I have collecting dust in my dresser.
My mom uses her Nokia to play Snake.
Tact. People do not tune into this show for tact. That is the dish Bernard is serving, and if that's what you want, I hear he has a slot temporarily opening up on his show right now.
Yeah.
I'm banning the use of that word from now on this show. Is that clear?
As clear as the space between Paul's ears.
Beautiful. Attaboy.
Ow, my feelings are hurt.
Okay. I think now's about as good a time as any to take a break. Norm, you can unclench that butthole now, man.
Yeah, and we'll have Paul give you a massage after the break.
Ooh,
I have soft hands.
gross. Okay, well, as always, this has been Dusty,
And Eric.
and we will be right back.
But on the wild, the sun shines through our room. The towers high, so long fall down.
This is just the start of our journey and a taste of the theatrical language we hope to use to create the ultimate shock jock radio experience. To tell us a little bit more about the story and the movie making techniques we are going to use, I'm going to pass it over to one of our writers, Danny.
Greetings, my name is Danny Castillo, and I've been a writer for 20 years now, and I'm proud to bring you Shock Jocks, the bleeding edge of independent narrative filmmaking. We've been working on the script for 2 years now, and it's really been a blast to build something simultaneously funny yet serious. On the surface, Shock Jocks presents itself as a comedy with silly comic shenanigans and inappropriate radio compulsions. Beneath that, there's a serious character drama that we tried to make as realistic as possible to real-life interpersonal conflicts. I think at some point we've all worked with someone that we didn't necessarily like, but we don't tell them that. It's usually something revealed through a combination of our actions and words. The truth isn't revealed in what is said and done. It's revealed in what isn't said and isn't done. But getting away from the specifics of the script, there's a certain way we want to tell our story. The whole movie is designed to be in one take.
Well, maybe not in one take, but look like one take. Like Birdman or Rope, our film is a series of long takes that will be digitally stitched together to give the illusion of one long take. The point of this is to mimic the feel of live broadcast radio. Back to the money. We need $85,000 to make this movie. We will need around $20,000 to secure our actors and around $25,000 to fund our crew. All of our locations that we want will bring another $5,000 and $15,000 for lighting and camera packages. another $5,000 for travel, surprise setbacks, post-production costs, and other various expenses. Lastly, we need around $15,000 to cover all of wardrobe, props, sets, and hair and makeup. Needless to say, the money we raise is desperately needed. We have a team of career professionals already in pre-production, with credits in commercials, Taylor Sheridan TV shows, Martin Scorsese's Killers of a Flower Moon, and projects I'm not even aware of. As you listen to this, Shock Jock has already been casted, crewed up, rehearsals are underway, and sets are being built. All you need to ask yourself is, do you want to help us make this movie? Because we literally cannot make this film without your help.